Dear distinguished guest of the meeting, it's my great honor to join you and to deliver this presentation about China. So about the Chinese textile industry's sustainability stewardship practice in global collaboration. So let me give you a brief introduction about the Chinese textile industry. Please, next slide. Thank you. So this industry is it's very strong industry still. I mean, in China, because this industry produce 1 trillion US dollar annually. I mean, for in China. I mean, and occupied the 1/3 global apparel trade, textile trade in the global context. So since 2005, we started this the CSR, promotion work and sustainability to promote sustainability in this industry since 2005, because we think this industry had play an important role not only in China but also in the global economy. We need to think about not only the positive impact, but also we need to reduce the negative impact of this industry. That, as the moderators mentioned, the water issue or the circular issue. Next slide, please. So, as we are the pioneer in China to promote sustainability at the industry level and also at the national level, so we had a very solid and frequent communication and collaboration with the global partners, such as the UN organizations and the other international organization or the NGO. Next slide, please. So almost 8 years ago, the Chinese government tried to integrate the green development in the national strategy. At the industry level, we think about how the industry and the textile company to integrate this policy into their business. So we created the 4 sustainability pillars, such as chemical stewardship, climate stewardship, water stewardship, and the circular stewardship as a entrance for the textile company, how to implement sustainability in their value chain. Next slide, please. And in recent 3 years, we focus on the climate issue and the biodiversity and the ocean protection, because all the people, we know that the climate issue is very crucial for us, and the ocean protection is also another crucial issue relevant with this industry, because we found a lot of microplastic from the microfiber. So we need to resolve this problem. So we collaborate with a variety international academy to try to find the solutions. Next slide, please. So in this process, we do believe the green technology is the key for us to resolve this, to reduce the negative impact. So we create a online digital platform and integrate 300 green technologies we investigated in this industry, and with their performance, I mean the green performance, because at the beginning we just focus on the economic progress or the performance for the industry, but we need the green performance to improve this green development of this industry. And now we are upgrading this innovation hub to be the second generation. We try to look at it as a generator for the green technology and the climate incubator, I mean, for this industry. Next slide, please. And we do believe we need the future for this industry, because if we try to resolve the sustainability problem in this industry, we need to look at what's the role of the material. So far we talk about a variety material using in this industry, but I mean, each of them are guilty. I mean, it's guilty because no material is not guilty. I mean, for now, for this industry. So we develop a future material program trying to identify the material in the future. I mean, integrate all the concept of this advance of this industry. I mean, integrate, combine the green, fashion, and technology into the future material. We try to look forward what's the right material in the next 10 years for this industry. So that means we need more innovation in the concept of the material to, I mean, to as a revolution for this industry. Next slide, please. That means the material satisfy all the concepts. So as I mentioned, the climate issue is very crucial now for in the industry. We started this work since 2017, and we joined the UFCCC Fast Industry Charter for the Climate Action as a founder partner, and developed the industry roadmap for this industry company to try to integrate their business into, I mean, on the track of the climate action. So they just, this is a roadmap for them. They just to find the right entrance for them to reduce the carbon emission in their business. So it's very, we are the early bird in China as a industry, I mean, a whole industry to try to adopt this global strategy. Next slide, please. So we call it the Climate Stewardship 2030. Next slide, please. So in this process, last year, we initiated the 30-70-90 accelerating plan. That means because the Chinese president privileged the Chinese climate strategy, I mean, to achieve the carbon peaking by 2030 and achieve the carbon neutral by 2060. So we use this the 30-60 term to encourage the domestic textile company to join this movement. That means we try to invite 30 top domestic brands and top manufacturer brands to join this plan to make sure they design their own climate action plan to promote, I mean, to accelerate the national climate national strategic goal in this industry. So this so far we got 62 brands in this plan. So that means because in the past years we just find the global brands in this on this track, but so and now we find the more and more the Chinese domestic brands are on this movement to promote the climate action and make example. I mean, not only in China but for the global supply chain. Next slide, please. And so if we try to mobilize these brands to join this action plan, I mean the climate action, we need to create the value for their climate action. And in this movement, we believe the textile product can combine the market value and the carbon reduction in this process. So we establish the digital platform to facilitate the Chinese, the brands to calculate their product carbon footprint and demonstrate in the market and try to mobilize the consumers' engagement and try to make the interaction between the brands and the consumer, and to active their action in the in the decarbonization, especially in product. Next slide, please. So we use this platform, which we achieved, we support almost the 19 brands to demonstrate their 56 product with the carbon emission label, and coordinated with 95 suppliers in the supply chain. And we also got the database from the 11 materials so far it's popular used in this industry. That means we can create the trustable and reliable carbon emission data for the market and also for the industry. So that this is the product, this is the next generation of the green carbon, as I mentioned, about climate friendly technology. So we try to identify this technology and use the digital platform and rating them, and the adopter in this industry can identify the right climate friendly technology to improve their climate performance in this platform. So next slide, please. So this is the meeting about the COP27. So unfortunately, we cannot join we didn't join the last COP26, but we do involved the provincial COP in since 2017. This slide shows the activity we delivered in the COP25 in Madrid. And we invited the young designer to use the re-engineering from the old clothes and demonstrate them their work in the COP25, and the model in this performance, the demonstration is they were from the top university. I mean, they are the young scientists from the top university, the young environmental scientists from the university. So it's very interesting and attract a lot of young people in the COP25 and demonstrate the Chinese young designers' work and their creative imagination for their work. So that means the fashion also can, it's very sexy for the sustainability. So we hope in the COP27 in Egypt, we can also have some creative idea and activity to demonstrate our ambition and the collaboration with the global value chain, especially China has more and more textile investment globally, and Egypt is also a target country for the textile industry and for the Chinese textile industry. So we need more collaboration. We hope we have more interest in this COP27 this year. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much. That's all my words.
Well,